Together for Children Sunderland and Sunderland Safeguarding Children Partnership have made the decision to improve how we undertake child protection conferences, as we realise that conferences can be difficult and scary. Signs of Safety is a way of working that puts the family at the centre of all the work we undertake to keep the child or children safe. We would like to tell you about Signs of Safety and what this means for you in preparation for your attendance at conference. If you are invited to a conference, this is because there are significant worries that have been brought to the attention of Together for Children. A social worker will have visited you and discussed these worries with you and others involved in the child's life. An investigation by the social worker takes place within 10 days, after which the social worker and their team manager decide about the need for a child protection conference. If you are invited to an initial child protection conference, you will receive a letter telling you the date, time and place for the conference, and the name of the conference chair and how to contact them, as well as the names of others who have been invited, such as teachers, police, social worker and health visitors. Prior to the conference, reports must be written and shared with the child, parents and conference chair by all the workers attending the conference. All reports will share information about the family, the worries, the strengths and what needs to happen next. This gives the child, family and conference chair time to think about what has been written and what they need to ask at the conference. The social worker will talk with the child about completing a conference pack and/or a Mind of My Own app. These will be shared with the conference chair. On the day of the conference, we would like you to arrive on time so that the conference can start as planned. The conference chair will meet with you before the conference starts in a family room and talk about how the meeting will be held. This is a good time for you to ask any questions you might have. Following this meeting, the conference chair will take the child and family into the conference room. The conference will take place in a room that is set up with a projector, an interactive board, one table and chairs, which will be set out so that all can see the interactive board. We have set our rooms out like this so that we can make sure everyone who attends has the same chance to talk and consider the best way forward. You may wish to write your thoughts about worries and strengths on the board, which will then be placed within the written record provided following the conference. To make sure that we are clear about what is being said, a minute taker will sit next to the conference chair. They will type what is said. This will be seen by all on the interactive whiteboard, and a draft copy will be available to take away at the end of the conference, and a full set of conference notes will be shared within 20 days of the conference. The conference chair will open the conference by talking about the reason the conference is being held. Everyone will be given the chance to talk to the conference. The conference chair will talk about the need for private information to be kept private, and the police will be asked to talk about information they have about the adults living in the family home. In conference, each child will be considered separately, and you will hear about worries, what is not working well, past harm, and complicating factors. Strengths, what is working well. Family networks, safety planning, safety objects, bottom lines, danger statements, scaling questions, timeline, threshold, a document used to help decide if we have child protection worries or child in need worries. If we have child protection worries, a child protection plan will be agreed. And if we have child in need worries, a child in need plan will be agreed. We will then agree about what needs to happen next, with bottom lines and timescales being agreed. Our bottom lines are that families will complete words and pictures around the worries. Words and pictures will be shared with the child. A safety network will be agreed, and they will work with the family and others to make sure the child is safe. At the end of the meeting, the conference chair will pull together the points raised, and everyone will leave with a clear understanding about how we will work together to reduce the worries that were shared at the conference. Dates will be set for any further meetings or conferences depending upon the outcome of the conference. Parents will talk with the social worker and complete their words and pictures, which will be shared with the children. Core group meetings will take place between conference dates. What needs to happen to improve the outcome of the scaling questions will be talked about to make sure that things are getting better for the child.